Morenson's available at game time.
So your team is a game above 500, which I think would surprise a lot of people, and yet you're in last place in the Eastern Conference this morning. Could you speak to that?
Nope. We got one game left in this 5-game segment. We win tonight, we got 7 points. We got 6 in every 5-game segment. We're absolutely perfect. What I found over the years, whether we're winning 50 games in Detroit or whether we're here in Toronto, is if you just stay focused on what you're doing, things work out in the end. So, you know, I think when you sit out for a week, or I think we've played 5 games in 14 days or something. I think we play 5 games coming up in the next 7 days. So when the games are all even and all that, I'll look at it more. But right now, we just got to win tonight.
Mike, the 6-point goal in 5-game segments, is that something that you came up with specific for this team or something you've been doing?
Just if you get 6 in every 5 games, you get the playoffs, period.
Like, what do the young kids need to learn most going forward playing with this team in this market?
Well, you know, that's a great question. I don't have the answer for you. Obviously, you got to learn how to be a good pro, and that's live right and do all the things right you need to do away from the rink. And then when you're here, I think the biggest thing is you got to learn how to take care of the puck, and you got to learn how to have the puck. And if you have the puck, life's great. And if you don't have the puck, you're not winning very often. So that's all part of the process they're going through.
How do you compromise, Mike, a good defensive team like Minnesota in terms of establishing forecheck speed in the neutral zone and all that goes with that?
Well, that's a real good question. I mean, their back end's real good. The goalie's got the #1 save percentage in the NHL. So we've made it very clear over the last day and a half how we got to play to have success. So now we got to go out and do that. And so when we played them the first time, I thought they were more of a rush type team. And they've played heavier here of late. And they got 3 good lines. Well, 4 good lines, but they got 3 that you got to look at. But I think we do too. So we'll see. We'll watch tonight and see what happens.
How have you seen your team grow since that first matchup in October?
Well, I mean, we went through all the scoring chances from that game and went through that game. And, I mean, they look like a different team and we look like a different team. So, but one's game 4 and one game's 25. So you should be quite a bit different.
Mike, do you feel breaking the season down into 5-game segments is especially helpful when you're dealing with a young group, keeping them focused and whatnot? Yeah,
I don't know. I tried to say earlier already, I think it's just all of us. I think, you know, these great plans that we have 10 years from now, they're 10 years from now. If I do it right today, if I live in the present, I do it right today, everything's going to be okay.
Is giving William an extended look at center right now sort of to see what you have in him at that position, not more long term?
No.
What's the idea of putting him at center?
Well, just someone else is playing in his spot and they're playing well. So, you know, Willie's, I think he's played 20 and 17 minutes the last couple games. The reason I know that is I checked. Normally I wouldn't check, but because he's been in the 4th line center, I checked. So he's playing lots of different spots. And right now just we have kind of 10 guys for 9 spots. And right now this works good for us, so that's what we're doing.
Mike, just put your coaching fraternity hat on, coaching against a guy who gets fired last year. His team had a decent season. Gallant a couple weeks ago. Is it tougher than ever for you guys? It just seems like in the old days you'd make a trade before you fire your coach. It's hard to make trades now in the cap system. Are you guys feeling that as coaches?
Well, I think Gabby found another job, and I think Gerard's going to find another job. And, you know, I think it's real hard when your kids are young and they're living in your house and they're going to school and their best friends in their class and you like to live with your family. I think that's hard. I think this other stuff, though, I mean, don't get me wrong, Gerard didn't want to get fired. He liked where he was. Gabby liked where he was. And saying all that, new challenge, new opportunity, they're good coaches. They're going to work.